toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Buffaloes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Huskies offense will start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Buffaloes offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And this is the type of defense that have made the Huskies a factory for pro players.
Yeah, and Reese, when I think about Washington football, I think about defense. I think about right place, right time, great thought process, just physical, make you earn everything they get every single year.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Cox. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Give to the big fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
Washington coming to the line with another first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff to the lone back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. wants to pass. Fires to the right. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight,
it's picked off, and that's number 10. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Bucks! The defense putting points on the board.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Quarterback now breaking the field. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. On the move. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Washington wants to go quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Firing to the right, complete. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
7, Washington, 0.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. On the move and looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Give to the fullback. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Gives it to the back on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Harris. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it fly. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Buffaloes headed quickly to the line.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Pinned just inside their own 20, they need to convert on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And how about this guy upholding that linebacker tradition of a Shaq Thompson or a Mason Foster?
And you think about those guys that can do a little bit of everything. They can play the run and be physical, but they have the athletic ability to play in coverage. Just versatile defenders.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Makes a move. Touchdown, Washington. Stealing a score on special teams. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 4 over South Carolina. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pulls it in. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. To the air. It's Cox. Finds a man on the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Turning it on. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Buffaloes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Washington about to put it deep to start things in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Isaac. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think.
There he goes! Past the 50. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Huskies want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot, It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic, so good, but guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decision, made big plays. That's what the Husky fans want to see.
Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He might want another play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Huskies are facing third and inches. Just keeps slinging it. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Play number 9 on this drive. They go to the ground. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Snagged in the middle, it's Isaac. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. Looking for a man, it's Cox. Steps away to find some room. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
Get up, get up. Yep, I think that's what everybody says to their quarterbacks after they take big hits like that. He got the first down.
Breaks into the open. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Buffaloes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Holland. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd and goal coming up. The corners are walked up tight. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Floats it out in space. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. That brings them to within 1. So after putting 3 on the board. The kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. On target to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Pulls it in, it's Harris. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Georgia State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 4 over James Madison. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Cox. Under fire. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be dragged down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Working on the right. Lots of room to run. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Takes the easy one to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Holland. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run. Touchdown, Huskies! And the punishment has been extended. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they need.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking for a man. It's Cox. Back open in the middle.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be
turning it on. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buffaloes are threatening on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, 4th quarter, got to make it happen. Onside kick team comes through.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Isaac.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
Off play action. Under fire. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Cox. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to keep it in the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close.
Got some room to run. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Huskies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. The give to the back.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're